the beginning.
You could be a cult leader. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
hell
I'm
yeah.
not even fucking
And you know what
joking.
makes me sick to my stomach? This thing they call, I hate to even give him the dignity, called a Jay-Z, criticizing them. You illiterate piece of garbage. What's your history? You shot your brother, stabbed your manager, and then you sold drugs. And you're sitting there talking about a guy that's protecting our ass and get rid of the shitholes inhabitants of this country. How dare you, you piece of talentless garbage. You're worth $850. Look how goddamn ugly you are. Illiterate. What do you offer society? I'd like to know.
Here's what he offers: H to the Izzo, B to the Izzy.
What in
Very
that?
talented.
Yes, that is absolutely.
Is this what happened at the
Izzo?
That says it all. The
V to
cookie
the
cutters
Izzy.
flock to that.
Hove.
And that thing is
Hova.
brought up as an example of morality.
Vanilla Ice is a better
was
rapper
great.
than Jay-Z.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Anything is.
I
He said, my turds have more societal value than he does.
in all seriousness, I'll never understand how the fuck Jay-Z made it in the hip hop game.
I understand it.
He's
Cookie cutters. With
garbage. He's a garbage lyricist.
And that other
Garbage.
thing, 50 Cent.
Oh.
You ever see the look on that freak? What does he offer? Another one, close to a billionaire, being in movie roles. He is the most ugliest son of a bitch I've seen in some time. Well, Trump is right. Black unemployment is its lowest it's been since they recorded the statistics.
Correct.
It's double under Mr. Obama.
So what was the beef? What was
He's not doing enough for blacks.
Jay-Z mentioned something about what Trump was doing recently.
Brought the unemployment rate down to record low numbers for blacks. What the hell do you want?
So passionate.
Yeah.
Under Obama, they're all collecting a free check. What in the hell is that? What is that ugliest fucking freak I've ever seen? God, is he a piece of shit. I'd like to get my hands on him and knock some sense into him and run through those so-called. What do you need a bodyguard for, you coward? I make fucking I'm riding my bicycle, Ron. Put a hit on me with hollow points by some West Coast you-know-what. You don't see me with a bodyguard. Fucking coward. Look at that nose and them lips on it. And these cookie cutters make him a billionaire?
Yeah.
I hope you people suffer.
You got a pretty
Anybody
life out of
that
it, too.
supported him in any way, shape, or form.
Was one of his lyrics, what's better than one billionaire too?
Beyonce. Bet you like her, Leonard.
I've been with things better than her with big dicks.
Oh my god.
She'd put me to sleep.
Fucking cockhold.
Oh, man.
What a creep. What a cookie cutter.
So I'm guessing you're not a fan of hip-hop music, Lenny.
That's cookie cutter to the core.
What music do you listen to?
Hey, believe me, when we were ninth
Don't
grade,
worry. He sings
you know
us a
what was
song
in
when
our
he
locker
out.
room? Some good music.
We're going to go night-night?
Like Run DMC, the king of rock. That'll get you hyped up for a football game. That's real music. Then it turned cookie cutter. When your brother walks into a club, guess what they say to him? You're a fucking white wigger nerd. You're a jackass. Tell him that.
You hear that, Kyle?
Kyle, you get up in those faces and say, get that fucking Jungle Buddy music the fuck out of here. Like I did. Me and Andrew Calora went down to a club on Federal Highway near the old Aphrodites, and they're playing some kind of crap like that, and there was a line of 50 of them standing in buying tickets, and I said out loud, I'm getting the hell out of there. This fucking sucks, this music. And I didn't hear one peep from those porch monkeys. And Andrew Calora verified that.
This
Club
is why
ovation.
I came. More than anything, that's why I came.
Kyle, that's how you get respect. Say this shit sucks.
That's what I say when I walk.
Then when they call you a racist, go up and stick your head up a black girl's ass. Say, would a racist do that?
You heard it, Kyle.
And I'll be checking up on you, Cal.
Cal? His name is
If you want
Kyle.
if you pussies want to look like that, go suck some black man's dick and lick their balls in prison. If you want to fund them.
Kyle, stop listening.
If you want to give
his
them
music
money,
ASAP.
at least wipe your ass with it first. That Jay-Z piece of human filth. If I ever come within a hair's breadth of you, I'll rip your jugular vein right out of your fucking... do society a favor. Show them what a gutless coward you are.
Jesus Christ.
What in God's name is that doing making almost $1 billion a year?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Lenny. I have
Stupidity of the world.
no idea.
The cookie cutters, that's why.
I listen to it, it gives me a fucking migraine.
Any white man that listens to it, go suck a black man's nasty, smelly dick and eat his dick cheese. Because that's what you're doing in my book. And then to talk like him and think like him and abandon your life, devote yourself to that.
Flip-flops.
At my job, I got, guys I work with are Star Wars fans, and one of the guys wrote Sith Life on a piece of cardboard and put it up on top where the exit is, on top of stairs. One of the black girls came in and took it down. That's devil shit. That's devil shit. What are you talking
So you're devil shit.
It's a fucking movie.
You're out there spreading your legs from all those guys, getting off welfare. Your kids are selling drugs in jail. Your daughter's getting illicit pregnancy. You're eating junk food. That's devil shit. Don't tell me what devil shit is. I know you're kind. Spreading your legs from any man that winks at you. That's devil shit. With all the fathers, all those babies, that's devil shit. You're out there drinking and getting what's mine. That's devil shit. You selfish slob. All fat, all with an attitude. How many times have you seen that? Every part of the country, some fat black you-know-what, running her mouth and people say she's a fighter. Yeah, until you get a police baton up your fat ass. We'll see how much you fight. Take a fucking fire hydrant and a German Shepherd to your ass. You didn't look like too much fighters to me back then. Getting knocked over by those high-powered fire hydrants.
Oh, my God.
I saw you. We get a shirt. Open up the hydrants. Black Lives Matter.
Open up there. They really had
Bring out the German Shepherds. We're going to make them. Should walk around with a big fire hydrant.
You have that.
Well, they're asking for trouble. They've got it.
Open the hydrants.
From the maniacs. We're going to open the hydrants on them. Put them down a sewer where they belong.
Jesus Christ.
They're asking for trouble if they have shirts.
I told you he was all goosed up today.
Brad warned me earlier.
For $169, for $169, you get ancestry reports.
Money on stupid
Going to a
shit.
Jay-Z concert too, getting broke. Some sucker white families working 2 jobs. We're going to make sure our kids get to go to all the rap concerts. We're going to get another job while our kids are doing drugs and smoking dope and eating junk food and stealing behind our back. And our parents are not even sleeping. There's parents that actually do that as we speak, or out working another job just so they can be good parents and let them go to a Jay-Z concert. It's true.
You're right.
It's
You're
sick.
a fucking 100%
You are.
right.
Yeah, I agree
You're
with you. Yeah.
It's fucking. You're 100% right, man.
You should have a poster of that filth on your wall in every home with kids. That is what you don't want to be. That is the devil incarnate. It's ruining this country and ruining. Let's go get high and rap music and pre-produce.
He's not ruining it. It's the morons who are trying to emulate
Exactly.
it. He's
Putting the message out of cars, money, fornication, drugs, video games.
It's great.
He's so talented, the media puts him up.
H to the is O, V to the is A.
And there's white cookie cutter fathers my age that probably sing that with their kids. I can't take it. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, Lenny, what are you
I'm going
doing?
to puke. Sing that song again, please.
Not if you're going to throw up. Lenny just
There's
stood
white
up.
fathers that sing that.
I know.
Oh, I'm cramping up too. I didn't.
Lenny
Oh,
just...
fuck, it's cramping.
Scared me for a second. I thought he was going to really
Look
puke.
at his old man knees.
Lenny just popped up out of his seat like he's got ants in his pants.
No, he's so disturbed.
He did the Undertaker.
Because
rose up.
what
Yeah.
you're saying is true, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
It's disgusting you.
And they're putting
No money away for
an
college.
early
nothing
grave.
else.
Not sleeping and being going through that type of garbage so they can provide that shit from their kids because they're a good parent. And their kids
Sit down, will you please?
Start doing heroin and just slap them in the back. How disgusting. When can a father say, put the fucking belt to their kid's ass immediately? I don't give a fuck who social service are coming over your damn dead body. They come over your house like that, gun them down. You heard it from Big Lenny. Oh my God. There's no such thing. Child abuse, spousal abuse.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
What did that thing just say?
Listen.
Try to figure it out.
How?
H to the is O, V to the is A.
What does that mean anyway? I'm stupid. I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean?
You like that, Chuck Basher? Is that what you listen to in your car? That's Chuck Basher for you, incarnate. Probably listen to that in your cell. That was big when he was in his cell. And that was a big thing behind their cell singing that.
They call him Hova.
What does it stand for?
I have no.
What?
I would have to Google. I forgot.
That's enough of that shit.
I thought there's.
You like that, don't you, Chuck? You and your girl listen to it, don't you? Well, get in the ring with me. The challenge is on. Let's see you sing that after I give you a few roundhouse rights.
They said you're too fat to get your arm around.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll find out, pal.
The girlfriend said you can't even lift your arm up or some bullshit.
I'll stick my whole fist up her ass and lift her up and curl her like that. Could you imagine with my fist impaled in her rectum? While Chuck the tranny is banging me from behind. And he can sing that song when he's banging me. How's that? I may like it then when you're turned into the tranny of my dreams, courtesy of the Maniacs.
Lenny's still standing, by the way.
You sick
I hope
fuck.
I tear my hamstring because I'm going to tear your hamstring when we do that fight. Of course, you're not going to live for you anyway, sweetie. You're going to turn real feminine. You're going to stay away from them weights there.
You know, it's funny. Johnny Bravo wanted me to talk to him about this, and it's like, there you go, you have it.
See,
It's like
things happen for a reason. I'll be putting baby oil on your skin there, Chuck. Softening it up, getting you real feminine. The tranny your dreams. I can't wait. Are I going to get your eyes nice and slanted? Some permanent makeup, lip reduction, a nose, and a cheek implants. We're going to cut some of those muscles out of your neck, give you a nice feminine neck,
Nice
too.
long hair extensions.
Yes.
Nice.
Humongous breasts and nice big ass. And I'm going to give you a colonic, too, so you're nice and clean.
He doesn't have any of that fried chicken in him?
It's going to be eating fried soy for the estrogen content.
Collard greens.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe the stupidity you just played for me, Andrew. The absolute beyond belief.
And actually, it's worse now because of assholes that want to follow him make worse
Cookie cutters that
now.
follow that. You're going to follow that?
Mindless,
I'd rather follow
mindless
Kimbo and turn into a
entertainment.
human version of a cat.
I'd rather watch a Jason video.
Exactly. This guy's worth $1 billion? What is wrong with this country?
Yeah, wow.
He's criticizing the president? This piece of human filth. How dare you?
I don't know.
They like
I'm going to see a maniac put up a picture of Jay-Z's face with feces all over it. Please do.
I want to see how long it takes Jay-Z for someone somehow, some way to send him a link to this podcast.
Well, I hope that coward's looking at it right now because Big
it will be
Lenny's
deleted.
breathing down your throat.
And the whole thing will get fucking
You
deleted.
can get your hollow points and you and other freak do what you want.
It won't
But
be
you know
deleted
what?
before somebody copies it.
You're too
That's the
ugly
good
to
thing
turn
about
into
our
a
show.
tranny there, Jay-Z. You're too goddamn ugly to be a tranny.
Does iTunes ever try to take any of the stuff
No.
out? No?
Fucking
No.
freak. Maybe we ought to
I love when he says
massage him like they do the Kobe beef.
That's what my dad used
Give
to
him a
call
nice
it.
beer
Were you
massage.
smoking dope?
Yeah.
That's a fucking Pennsylvania thing, I guess.
Yeah, my father used it many times. Those dope smokers,
Yeah.
dope smoking wimps on this football field. He goes, you're going to let them push you around? You're going to let them eat your lunch on that practice field? He goes, I'd kill to be your age again. I'd knock the shit out of some of them dope smokers hanging around at the pizza shop. He'd take us to the local pizzeria where all the kids hang out. This is the 80s.
Yeah.
He says, look at him in there. Look at him. Like people older than me. He goes, you're going to be in the weight room running on that track and sweat, and they're having good time with the girls on prom. That the local paper of the pictures of the prom. He cut the pictures out and put it in our weight room. Because those are the punks you're going to face in the practice field. Going to the prom and having a good time while you're in the weight room. He goes, you're going to let him push you around on the field? He goes, I was like, oh, shit.
Did you go to the prom?
Fuck no. I actually asked a black girl to the prom.
Yes, you wanted to, though.
And she told me, get real. But when I came back to Pittsburgh, we got into it. We were doing a 69 2 years later because of that. Monica.
Like Jay says, 71 with 2 fingers in her ass.
I had my tongue in her ass.
What happened during those 2 years? You got rejected from the prom, and 2 years later...
Well, I went to Florida, but then I came back.
Came
because
back
my grandmother...
right?
Fat Lenny. Ooh. I came back fat. You saw the pictures with that wrestling singlet on?
Oh, my God.
A big, fat, hairy fuck with crabs. Gasoline baths and shaving. Pre dad and Nick's.
Yeah.
Actually had a...
And that did the trick? That got rid of it?
Yeah, actually had a crack whore give me a gasoline bath.
Whoa. A gasoline bath?
Yeah.
Get rid of crabs.
Right.
Wow.
And I also want to make a shout out to the first pussy I ever saw.
Oh, my God.
First name only.
Well, I won't say any names,
yeah,
but
don't say the last name.
she actually ended up marrying the baseball coach. Her son and I went to the local Catholic school. He was Italian, and his mother was in her 20s at the time, very voluptuous, very attractive with a nice tan skin. And me and her son were playing out in the yard in the mud, in the rain. It was like in the springtime. We all got muddy. His mother came out because my mother was going to come home from work and pick us up because I'd go to the house and play sometimes, and she'd watch us. We were about 8 years old. And when his mother came out, he's throwing mud pies at her. We were all covered in mud, so she's like, got real scared. She goes, Lenny, your mother's coming home. She says, you better get yourself cleaned up. You could wear my son, her little brother had clothes probably in my size. She goes, I'll put you on that. She goes, you go ahead and get in the shower. So I get in the shower. I had a sliding glass door. I remember it distinctly because we always had a curtain. And I came in, and guess who came in right after me? She did, naked. And I was about eye level to her, the nice, biggest, hairiest bush you could imagine. She was 2 inches away from me. And we took a 3-minute shower. She washed me up real quick. And, man, I was in heaven. It's the first time I ever saw it. It was so freaking hairy. And I think that was the greatest thing. And that's probably why I started liking Italian women. But this bush it just didn't end. I mean, if she put panties on,
could you even get hard at that age?
I think I did my first time. I was in heaven. And the funny thing was, I actually told my mother at the dinner table. Oh my God! She goes, "Why does
Thanksgiving conversation
so and so have all this hair?" And they didn't really, nowadays. She'd be brought up on charges, but I thought nothing of it. And she didn't either. It was just a quick shower, but man, it was like almost 4 inches away from my face. Washing me up, sticking her washcloth between my legs. Nice big tits. Big ass. The 70s hair, the makeup, the nails. The tit. Oh, it was fucking great. Just one of my early memories.
That's
big,
great.
hairy
It's good. It's a
bush.
great memory. That's good.
Yeah.
I like Lenny's story of how he got a blowjob with a gun to his head.
Yeah, it felt like an ice cube. It's actually a tranny right off Dixie Highway there.
What?
Near Good Samaritan Hospital at Palm Beach Lakes. My window was broken. I had an electronic window. And the choice at the time was buy a new window motor for or
Leave it
stop picking up whores. So the choice was easy. Fuck the window. Get rained on. So I'm driving down and I pick one up. We pulled on the side of the road. She's sucking away a black tranny, of course. The next thing you know, something felt like an ice cube. Because I'd reclined my seat, and it felt like an ice cube was at the back of my neck on the left side, right where the window was that didn't roll up. And it was a gun. He says, hey, I want some fucking money. And the tranny goes, you better give it to him. He'll kill both of us. It's like, oh, shit. And I gave it to him, $30. And he got on his bike and rode, because he came by on his bike. And then he snuck up 2 minutes later. Dirty fucking coward.
30.
Dirty. And I actually called the fucking cops and told them. And the dispatcher's like, what were you doing? And I was like, well, I was just picking up a girl. You shouldn't be doing that. Well, the tranny got out after that because I didn't have any money left.
But the tranny was probably in on it with the
No,
guy.
yeah, for sure. It sounds like a setup.
Exactly.
Maybe.
You were totally set up.
100%.
But I doubt it because she would have got her money. I doubt she was.
Was she even nervous?
Yeah, she was scared, but
There you go.
she didn't get her money. The money that I was supposed to give her went to him, so I doubt it.
She got a free blowjob.
I got a free, yeah.
Well, you paid $30.
But didn't you tell me that?
The money got stolen.
So you paid $30.
Yeah.
Step a
But
gun to
didn't
your
you
head
t-
and get blown.
Didn't you
Sounds
tell
like a
me you
great
went to
night
like
out.
the jail and they let you beat him up?
That was
That's
another
a
time.
score.
That was in
That's a
Boynton
score,
Beach,
Leonard.
next to Robert's Restaurant on good old Seacrest and Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Of course.
That's when I had the window down, I had my glasses on, and about 20 guys, as I went up to the corner to pick up one of my local girls, who was really great. Her name was Ethel May Williams.
There he goes.
You can't really Google that because there's so many of them.
But
But anyways,
so many of them.
they jumped in the car, punched me in the face, grabbed my glasses. I was blind as a bat. And they said, drive. They had 2 guns on me. So I drove a little bit down the road. And Ethel May, she ran out of the car. She goes, I'm calling the police. She goes, that ain't right. So we drove a little bit down. They wanted me like $40. Then they said, you're a nice guy, Leonard. Because I told him my name. And I remember the guy who gave me glasses. I looked at him and stuff. And she called Boynton Beach Police. And they pulled me over. They said, I understand you had a problem. You got robbed. And I told her I was doing. The guy says, listen. He goes, we got a couple guys that witnesses said did this to you. There was like 10 of them. It couldn't have been the ones with the gun. May or not have been. But he took me down to. We went down to the jail in Boynton Beach, and he says, "I'll tell you what. This was 1982." He goes, "We put one of the suspects one by one in a cell with you, and we'll walk away a little bit. How's that?"
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I said, "You know what?" I says, "I just best go home. You know, it's just my mistake." Yeah, but they said, that's not right. And then, of course, I hit a guy in Pompano as well, a bum on the road. Looking to the left, looking to the right off Atlantic Boulevard, way down in Pompano Beach, Florida, in the early 90s. Next thing I remember, this guy hitting my car, flying through the air, some bum.
A guy hit your car. You mean you hit him?
Right. He was drunk. He was drunk.
He's made out of
Pretty
iron.
soon, there's 100 people, if you know what, surrounding the scene. Pastors coming out of nowhere. Pompano Beach police. Question me, who's the person that hit it? It took 2 minutes to find out it was me, because I'm sitting in my car way back when. 3 hookers walked in my car. Because I didn't pick anybody up here, but they all jumped in. And the cop said to me, he's like, because you're the one that hit him. He goes, you're the one that hit him. And the guy's laying there all busted up. I felt horrible. And the witness was like, yeah, I'm the one that hit him. And the cop said, and the witness said, yeah, they flew 20 feet in the air, and they're all fucking laughing. 30 people were like, that's funny. And I said, I'm really sorry. And the cop started laughing. He goes, what the hell were you doing here? Looking for some poontang? And they're fucking laughing too. And the guy's bleeding on the side of the road, drunk. And they said, well, I'll tell you what, we're not going to write a ticket because he's drinking in the streets, walking around all day. I said, yeah, but still, I feel bad about hitting somebody.
Holy shit.
And there's 3 girls. I says, I'm going to go home now. And I told the cops, you're going to get these girls out of my car? He goes, no. He goes, you're going to do that. He says, grab and knock them out, do whatever the hell you can to get that shit out of your car. We want to see how much of a man you are. So I had to grab the
shit
one.
that happens in the ghettos down
I had to
there.
throw the one girl out. She kept running back.
That's why
I thought you needed looking for a woman. I said, get the fucking assholes. I'll treat you right. I'll treat you right. He goes, kick her out of that car. It's like, oh my God, what a bunch of animals, cops included.
And you're right in the middle of it.
Welcome to Florida.